Guys, my stream just got cut. Maybe it's crazy. The information is so good that even the stream is like not too much overload. Anyway, so let me start from the beginning and let me start quickly summarizing. The problem statement is this. The problem statement is this. Do you guys have you guys ever dreamt a dream that had like a totally different rule set? For example, I had this dream, all right, and I'm in this like huge battlefield in a forest on like a cliff or something, and I see this army of like human sized ladybugs, all right, and I see on the top there's like a cyclops, not cyclops, cyborgs. Yeah, there are a lot of like cyborgs coming. So I intuitively understand, oh my god, this is a fight between cyborgs and the ladybug humans. And you know what I thought? I thought, are these cyborgs stupid? Obviously, the ladybug bugs are like so much more powerful. Obviously, they're gonna defeat you. Like, bro, what? It was so makes no sense, right? But in that dream state, it was such an obvious thing for me. And then I woke up and I was thinking, wait, what? Why did I feel that the ladybug people would win in the first place? And that is, I really feel, at the core of the matrix of desire. I don't think desire is just like a clinging of mind or anything like that. I see desire like it's like a dream. It's like you're in a dream, you know. It's like you're in an illusion. You're in one. It's like your inner dream. And when you're in a dream, the dream has a certain set of rules and memories and a past, future, the way you go about things and stuff like that. So so I feel desires kind of like trap you in a dream. That's what desires do. And the reason we cling so much is because we are within the dream, right? So the entire question is, okay, now that I'm trapped in this dream because of the desires, how can we come out of it? Now, that I think is really the biggest question right here that we are dealing with. Because when a desire hits, or when you, I feel desire is such a wrong word. When you feel something is true even though it's not, and you think, I do not wish this to be true, but in my reality it is true, you know, those kind of things. I call them shimitsus, assumptions which are true, has a ring of truth but are not true. Shimitsu, right? So let's just not get too carried away. Desire is like every time you have a desire, every desire puts you in a different kind of virtual reality world. And the question, and the only way you can get out of the virtual reality world is by noticing that you're in a virtual reality world in the first place. You following? So let's say you were in the matrix, okay, and this is the matrix, all right. For you to know that you're in a matrix, you need to be out of the matrix in the first place. So you need to be at the place where you're observing the matrix unfold. You know, if you're following. So the key skill that we're going to use in noticing, in getting out of this matrix, is to notice. So as you know, if you saw the other stream back then, I was a bit angry with my roommates, blah 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 blah, whatever. Now this is how I dealt with that. Step number one is noticing that the anger is coming from me rather than to me. It's like they are not the cause of my anger, but rather my expectation that they were not meeting, that is the cause of anger. That was really at the root of it. Okay, once I realize that this is coming from me, now I'm noticing, now my goal is to like notice what um, aspect of me is causing that anger. Where is this expectation lying exactly? Is the expectation living in the realm of thoughts, sensations, emotions? Which one is it? So now that I'm noticing my thoughts, I just stay at a place where I'm like, I am experiencing my thoughts as well, but I'm also noticing my thoughts unfold. Notice every time you defeat a boss like this, like a level like this, where you notice it takes a little about a certain amount of energy, okay? And if you just lose energy in just observing your thoughts, that's fine. It's something that you like kind of like build your um, resistance towards. That's what they do with the mindfulness meditation and all that stuff, right? Therefore, once you notice that there are thoughts, the thoughts, I'm noticing my thoughts, and once I notice my thoughts, then I notice the sensations. Now the sensation for me is right below the, you know how the rib cage is like this right below that inverted V, I have my sensation. And that's my boss battle number 3, just staying with the sensation. Once I notice my sensation, I see who are, I see the eye of the storm of the sensation. Now I'm looking at the sensation and I'm thinking, okay, where is the eye of the storm? All right, there will be like one point in that sensation where it will kind of like the entire tornado will be like revolving around that one point. So you tune into that point and just stay with it and observe that is affecting you. Okay, then observe that you're observing that it's affecting you. You notice me, you feel me. So you're trying to like go meta and just trying to like look at the process unfolding, because the moment you see the process unfolding, your eye gets detached from the process. Like when the sensation is arising, you are getting angry, right? But when you're noticing it, that entire dynamic shifts. And the entire dynamic shifts. And it's not like you are experiencing anger, but rather anger is being experienced and you're watching it. That's how it shifts. So the element of I gets removed the more you notice the the inner unfolding of desires and its mechanisms and all that stuff. So now that I'm noticing the anger, just me noticing it itself uh, helps me, or helps the energy behind anger dissipate. But behind that, once I notice the energy behind anger dissipate, I can notice, I can be at a position where I'm relatively calm at it. But if I do not deal with the expectation aspect of me that is causing this anger in the first place, then I need to do Byron Katie the work. Are you guys following me? Is it is it is it there? But now how do you do the work is, I think, a topic for another video. But I just wanted to illustrate how elusive desire is. Like your experience right now, right here, it's tainted. But it's, I'm saying, if you had different set of desires, this world would completely look different. Think of it like this: desires are not like desire. When your mind clings to something like desire, when your desire clings to something, it's not like it's clinging onto like a phone. It's not like I'm here and I'm like holding onto a phone. That's not what's happening. It's more like you're wearing glasses, and that glasses have a certain color to them. Let's say it has a rose color, so everywhere you look you see a rose color. So the entire three-dimensional perception is getting affected. Your perception is entire, all the perceptions are getting affected. So even though of course raw reality is coming through, but it's getting filtered through this lens of desire. So you are experiencing not the reality, but rather like a version of reality that is colored by your desires. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, do you see the desires unfolding as well or no? Let me know in the comments below. I just want to make this quick video.